forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and also hit that bell for updates on videos and shenanigans by Smarvy Smart. Now enjoy the video. What is going on, guys? Smarvy Smart. We're back here with another video, and I know that this is my first time ever doing a episode review of Arrow, and mainly you can do that to being that we haven't seen The Flash in about 2 weeks. There wasn't an episode this week, so I thought, hey, I might as well review this episode. And after watching it, it actually turned out to probably, in my opinion, be the best episode of the season. It's going to be in competition with next week's episode, definitely. But let's go ahead and dive right into this. So, guys, go ahead and get in on this. So, getting on the League of Assassins and Thea and Roy's storyline in a minute, I kind of want to talk about what's going on between John and Oliver. And if you guys have seen the promo for the next episode, you know that there's supposed to be a little bit of bad blood between the two. Because apparently John is fine now. His tremor is gone because Curtis gave him this little inhibitor or whatever they call it. So he wants the hood back. Well, in my opinion, you know, I don't have a problem with John being the Arrow, and then I kind of do. Not because, I mean, he kind of sucked at it, if you know what I mean, but you kind of can't say that without the use of the tremor, which he doesn't have anymore. But I'm not saying that the Arrow was bad when he had the hood, but I'm just saying, you know, you're dealing with a villain now who you don't really know. You've done so well with being Spartan. I just don't understand why he wants to be the Arrow so bad. I mean, it's kind of reminding me of the whole Reverse Flash storyline. It's like, since he doesn't get to be the Arrow, he feel like he has to be the villain now. Which, I mean, he hasn't said that, but considering that him and Oliver are fighting, and seem like he has to beef with him now that he doesn't have the hood. I mean, don't be like Eobard Thawne. I mean, you can't say you are, because he went back in time and realized he was supposed to be that. John, you can be so much more without being the Arrow. You are already such a great hero, in my opinion. You've done some great things. I mean, bring back the original Team Arrow was one of my favorite movements when Dinah, Renee, and Curtis came along. So I like you as a character. So, I mean, I can't wait to see what goes on next week. But on this one, I'm going to have to side with Oliver. Just be Spartan, my dude. So for me, this was the big confirmation that Malcolm Merlyn was really dead. Because part of me thought that he survived that landmine explosion. We've seen people on Arrow survive some pretty crazy things. I mean, just look at Oliver surviving a sword to the stomach and then falling off a cliff. That's crazy. But part of me thought that he survived, because when I went and looked it up on Arrowverse Wikipedia early this season, it claimed that his decease was unknown. So part of me actually thought that there was a chance he survived. But according to the new League of Assassins loyalists that he is officially dead. And they want Thea, and they need Thea's blood to unlock a map to try to find apparently 3 other Lazarus pits that have been located. So we get the return of Nyssa Al Ghul to protect Thea from these assassins. And we also get a little bit of drama with Nyssa Al Ghul still calling Oliver husband. Now, which is weird to me, because she disbanded the League of Assassins that made that official. So the fact that she still calls him husband, I highly doubt it's because that it actually came to pass. I actually think that Nyssa kind of maybe had feelings for Oliver at one point. Now, you can call me crazy. I know most of my Elicity fans who are watching this video are probably going to say, oh, come on, there was no kind of history between Nyssa and Oliver. I mean, we've seen Oliver talk to a lot of women on this show. And, you know, for all my Elicity fans, come on, guys. Oliver had chemistry with a lot of women on this show. But that's neither here nor there. So, apparently, Thea is actually going to deal with this at the end of the episode. I hope this is not her official goodbye from the show if this show gets renewed for season 7. But it seemed like maybe that this was the big goodbye for Roy and Thea. But guys, I'm not going to talk a hole in your head. So, like I said in the beginning of the video, this is probably the best episode of the season. It brought back great roots the show's had, and brought back a lot of fan favorite things like the League of Assassins, Nyssa Al Ghul, and of course it had Roy and Thea in it. And I hope, like I said just then, I hope this is not the goodbye for them. But let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this episode. And if you enjoyed this little review, please give it a thumbs up. And for more Arrow videos, hit that subscribe button. Stay out of trouble, guys.